Okay, good evening, everybody. And how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing wonderful. And welcome back to Wrath, Aeon of Ruin. And now a new option on the menu. I can return. Or I could delete my profile. And we can start all over again. But, wait, there's autosaves? The autosave's probably fine. We didn't do anything in the... Oh, actually, screw that. Go to the Suitepee. Delete profile. Yeah, let's just delete and start over again. We're never finishing this game. Now, we're going to beat this game. No matter how long it takes. How you doing, Huacha? Hope you're having a good evening. I decided to move the webcam to a different position because I think that the camera is going to be in the way of all the sigils on the top right if I leave it as is. So I've moved it down here where hopefully it shouldn't be in the way of anything at all. So all good. So yesterday I got through the tutorial area. I have been to the Mire and I've been to the Hollow. I have 5 weapons. I have met a bunch of enemies. We got this blade, which is the main traversal for mobility. A revolver, show-barreled shotgun, the fang spitter, and the retcher, or grenade launcher that spits things. I have a decent amount of power-ups. Actually, nearly about to completely max out on life siphons. Might test 1 or 2 of these tonight if I'm in the mood. And yeah, so far Wrath was pretty good. Let's hope that continues. And these are soul tethers, essentially quick save spots. But I only have 10 of them, so I have to be kind of careful. See how things go. Oh, we got zombies. I was a bit paranoid that a widow was going to come out somewhere and just start attacking. How many secrets on this one? 14. Okay. 14. Oh, slash and dash. Kill 100 enemies with the Blade of Ruination. Ow. Yo, this could have been safe, bro. Wait for it, wait for it. Nice. Don't let Drow can hear you saying that. He'll have words. Oh boy. Look at all these potential coffins just dying to pop open. Brains. Oh crap, I gotta be careful with that. Oh. Hey, Maddock. It's going okay. Just started here in the Undercroft. You know, as you do. moment. There's always another one waiting to jump on the pile. I should try not to waste all my dark armor that I accumulated on the last level. Dang it. Oh my god. Oh my god now. I'm half expecting a widow to come out of one of these, honestly. Oh. Right. Ah, there we go. And that is my 9th life siphon. Well, so much about dark armor. Didn't last as long as I'd like it to have done. God, most deactivated. Yeah. even the executioners have the ability to have their arms pieces cut off them. That's kind of nice. Oh shit. Oh, the smeared blood there. Very nice. I'm just doing that to check for any triggers. I don't think there are any though. Ooh, switch here though. I'll say this goes up. Let me just check something before I do that. I'm just gonna step on that properly to check for any triggers. Wow, 15, up to 15 soul tethers now. I don't know, it feels a little more comfy than the previous two areas for some reason at the moment. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that it's more in a claustrophobic area rather than being open, perhaps. Still, I should proceed with caution. It is set up to be the intended first level to visit in a game where you could choose some other level instead. How's it going, serious? I did get to see earlier tougher monster appearances here though. Didn't have a heretic pop appearance because I went here first. Yeah, it was said yesterday that the game accounts for what relics you have and adjusts the combat in these areas accordingly. Which is actually quite nice and probably a good idea considering, you know, otherwise I'd just be like, oh, this is too easy, this is too easy, this is too easy. Especially since I sense I'm probably not getting any new weapons until the end of the hub. But there's plenty to work with, so it's fine. Anyway, how's everyone's day been? Hope you've all had a good day. Oh my god, I only found one secret so far. One. Why did you take me over on the tether? Why would you want to hide the soul tether there for me? Why tease me with such delights? Just cruelty. Can you not clearly see I need it for my collection of quick saves? Oh, well, oh dear. How many things can aim? actually maxed out on life side. Whoa, holy shit. I can snipe too, buddy, if you want. And I did not mean to pick up both of those. So I just wasted myself some 2 health items. Not to matter. Sure, I'll be just fine. Just fine. Probably. Yeah. They're putting the ogres to shame. Let us show you how to actually aim those grenades, buddy. Oh, I don't have a key. Oh, right. So the coffer keys only apply in the area you find them in. Guess I know that now. Well, good to know. You're not sure about adaptive difficulty? Bethesda overdid it. Weight of Doom again, unloved. Monster, Hunter 2, the Hour, Breach. Didn't get anyone near enough done besides that. Well, the adaptive difficulty here is just a simple case of putting in later enemies in spots where they wouldn't be originally, so that players who come here first won't get overwhelmed with tougher enemies until they have the tools to kill them. Which is the correct way to do adaptive difficulty. The way Bethesda did adaptive difficulty in the previous 3 Elder Scrolls games is as follows. In Morrowind, a couple of the enemies get stronger as you proceed. However, you can be an absolute demigod in Morrowind eventually. So, the game does rise its challenge accordingly. Therefore, the adaptive difficulty is barely noticeable and not a problem. Oblivion's adaptive difficulty. Oh, you leveled up 10 times? Let's make every enemy stronger. We will repeat this process every 10 levels so that you will never ever have to not be the strongest thing in... So that you will feel forever like the weakest thing ever despite owning half a set of Daedric armor. Don't worry, that common bandit that robs people for septims on the road now has Daedric armor. That fucking beggar on the street now has a full set of glass. This is adaptive difficulty. Oh yeah, and also enemies will get more health because fuck you. Therefore, you can feel like a demigod, but hit like a demi-puss. And Skyrim's adaptive difficulty was one-hit kill weapons. Called Daedric arrows. Also fucking... Well, near enough one-hit kill weapons. It's called Daedric arrows that can kill you to all but 1 health. Which was slightly better than what Oblivion had. Slightly. And that's pretty much how they did adaptive difficulty. Nowadays, the only adaptive difficulty is Bethesda trying to release a good video game. So far, they're not very good at that. They'll need to work on that. Might as well take it. It's only 30 anyway. Oh, I'm going in circles here. I like how you assume there's going to be an Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, I think it's called The Elder Scrolls Online. Isn't that The Elder Scrolls 6? Yeah, the snow sound is nice. Ow. Not the greatest cougher, but okay. Every little helps. Every little helps. You know? No, not as far as you know. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I mean... And the company agreed, the Swinny and they agreed. Sure they will. In fact, in the last decade, I think the most notable thing Bethesda have done is not screw up Doom 2 Doom games, which is mighty admirable of them. So their greatest concession was somehow not screwing up 2 Doom games, even though, well, they tried. They tried real hard. It is black currant juice. There was a shrine here. I'll use that for the next quick save or whatever. Get out of the way, zombies! Is that lava I see? Holy crap, it is lava. So much for snow, staying snow. Welcome to snow and fucking heat. Actually, there's a lot of who went to best Doom games, don't we? Yeah, because, Maddock, there was a company called id Software. And they did all the good work in those games. All Bethesda did was stay the fuck out of the way. And let the money come in. I haven't played a Bethesda, other than Doom Eternal, I haven't played a Bethesda game since, and I don't intend to, because Bethesda and several other companies have lost complete faith with me for being shitheads. Man, another siphon I don't need. Because I have still 9 of them, I have no need to use any of them yet. If I get into a fight where I need a lot of health suddenly, I may change my mind on that, of course. Oh, they come from the other side? I thought they were going to try and do some kind of stir attack. Still might do that, of course, but, you know. Hey, creepy thing. Uh-oh. Stay off guard, sucker. There you go. Ooh, a blue door. Ooh. Now I must find the mighty blue door. Secret get. You felt like they'd lost that lifeblood with the ancient guards. I was forming my reckoning coming with regard to the dungeon cost. Yeah, the ancient guard was alright. Apart from that one stupid fight. It was okay, but I'll agree, it wasn't anything like massively great or anything. It was just stuff, okay stuff, and probably quite overpriced stuff. What it was too, really. I was going to blade that enemy, but I realized what it was. And I'm like, let's not blade that one. Oh boy! I'm full on everything! But if I need more of it, it's there as an option for me. Hooray. Oh my. A wooden plank. Where are you sending me now? Down to the lava, perhaps? I need a blue key from something. Guess I might have to go back down into the lava area or something. Or maybe not. Yeah, let's have a look around here. Since fall damage doesn't exist in this game, thankfully. Hey, thank you for the follow, Digital Taiwan. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day. This is the Undercrofts, which is one of the the 5 levels that spin off from the first hub area of Wrath. It's been pretty comfy tonight so far, I have to be honest. I meant to get to It's worth it. I killed some more enemies, but I don't know. I'm gonna guess the lava is gonna be high damage and near instant death. Either. Oh, here comes the backup. And there goes the backup. Backing up to the grave, more likely. Look at that foggy sky. Very nice. Oh, the blue key. One enemy for the blue key? Really? To think I was about to make a soul tether there, thinking maybe there's going to be a bit more here. I'm glad I didn't do that. Oh, one enemy. They didn't really want to guard the blue key. They were all tired and burnt out from, you know, the lava or something. So they just decided to just say, fuck it. I ain't guarding no blue key. I'll place one here though, just in case. Okay, don't want to be pissing that one off, yeah. Looks like it's back to the claustrophobic Oh, no it's not, perhaps. Perhaps not yet. Perhaps not just yet then. Yikes, that's a lot of damage. Oof. Alright, I feel better now. Huh. Well, how come that one side is a bit darker than the others? Weird. Oh. Nothing for me to be concerned about necessarily. Another life siphon. I have. How about you start siphoning some life? Come on, get away! Start using the cool power-ups, streamer. I'll use them when I come into a fight that perhaps needs one. This is the benefit of stockpiling these power-ups. There'll come a fight later on when I'll be really struggling and I'll have, oh right, I just have like 9 of everything. I'll just choose which one of these gets me out of jail here. That being said, this level was very generous with life siphons. Holy shit. I wouldn't be surprised. I predicted as such yesterday. Maybe some. Wait, this is the blue key area. Oh. Okay. I guess it's a way back if I need it. That's nice. Oh my. Ominous red door. Ooh. Wait, no, I've already been over there. That's, I can see the dead enemies. That's not a new area. That's just where I was before. What entry? Screenshot it. Aye. Such is the fate of all that file against the Outlander that I am. There's 377 of them, but there can only be one. Now, it's me. Oh, hi, Widow. Alpha. Bye, Widow. You weren't... I fucking said earlier I was waiting for one of these fucks to be a Widow. Whee! Kinda got our soul tethered there. Yeah, this thing has penetration. Nice try! I just knew they're gonna start using widows to like be really threatening in these kind of environments. You didn't wait for me to get into the ominous looking room before unleashing that thing. Nice. can one-hit kill an Executioner too. Awesome. Fear not. It is only a matter of time before the Dreadful One comes near. His armies threaten death, but they do not understand. Death is not feared, for death is but a change, and she is the guide of that change. As long as we have her, and she has us, there is hope. Quite willing to die, it looks like. What am I gonna see? Alright, I gotta get back to the red area now. Thank goodness for that teleporter. So I've kind of forgotten how you got back here, to be honest. Exchange lifeblood for invincibility. So I assume it will make me invincible for a period of time, but it will take away my blood points to do so. So I assume if I run out of... So I assume my hits take life damage until my life runs out, or until the power runs out. I don't know. Yeah, it's I can understand that. So I can exchange life for blood of invincibility. This will give me a static force field. This will allow me to send the life steal. This is gonna make enemies turn against each other, and that will give me breathing underwater. Again, might need that later if there's any sections that are more underwater than this one. Ooh. Ooh, fancy staircase. Sounds good. How are you not dead? Wait, what? What is that dark void? What? Oh. It's just extremely dark for some reason. The texture's actually there. I thought I did miss the texture, but... No, the texture is there. It's just, for some reason, that... underneath that lift is full dark. Dark for some reason. Weird. Yeah, perhaps. There's a shrine. Alright, might as well use it. Why not, eh? Why not? There's something about the fact that texture changed here made me think there's going to be some kind of pitch drop. Maybe giving me flashbacks to a... I'm pretty sure there was a trap in Quake that did just that. Come to think of it. Speaking of Quake, I'm now up to that point in the Doom Guy book where John Romero is now talking. He's going to start talking about his life after id Software. You know, Quake's been released, and he said it was. He was just talking about in the last chapter a part about where, you know, Quake was finally out the door and they were going to upload it to the 1.0 to the online internet at the time. And like for all the previous games, there was like people in the offices. Quite a bit. Yeah, the Quake upload, like he'd been saying, like, you know, they uploaded Doom and other stuff, and people were flocking the offices. It was a big occasion, and then Quake was uploaded. And it was just John Romero and some deathmatch guy, Mike, something or other. But they just to upload it, you know. Yeah, like, you know, the most important 3D engine game of our entire time, allowing for this game to exist, for one thing, and about 12 gazillion others. And at the time, it didn't matter. You know? Well, I'm getting those. I'm very sure I'll run to, to be honest. They were all happy to turn their backs on the project, thanks from coming. It seemed like it was a bit more than just that, though. Oh, wow. What a... Oh, shit. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Fucking lava killed me? God's sake. I fucking moved around too much. No, there was no tether. This was the furthest point. This fucking thing I did bloody save this one. Otherwise I have to go back another 2 or 3 minutes. Ah, God, I gotta do all that again now. Well, it's a good thing I took the advice of the Cody yesterday and said, you know, death could be around any moment. You know, if it's not the enemies that will kill me, it's the lava. I don't think there's a way out of it, so I was pretty much dead once I fell into that. So, yeah, wait. Shut up. Yeah, I know, but I wasn't expected to fall into the fucking lava there. I was expected to come out in one piece. You know? I mean, I mostly find this level to be largely comfortable, honestly. It's at that point. Well, luckily, again, it's not that far back. But yeah, according to the... That one looks better. According to the Doom Guy book, the whole thing behind Well, I might do that after I clear these out. Ah, that's the relic, I think. Yeah, so, anyway, according to the book, there was a lot of tension building up after Carmack gave out a bunch of report cards to the staff at the time. And Romero said that in hindsight with a lot of maturity, but really they should have like given more help to Carmack at the time. And then things would have turned out differently. You know? Well, from what I heard from that and of Masters of Doom, it sounded like he had some extreme things he did in the workplace. That's for sure. Well, they worked together as a team, you know. And at the time, Romero wanted Quake to have a hammer. It was supposed to be melee combat, and then they were all like, "Nah, just make Doom again." He went along with it because he sort of understood they were all tired. So who knows? In another timeline, Quake is actually a melee game with a hammer and a soul cube precursor. And there's nothing to do with the Quake we all know it now. You know? Yeah, the hammer was cool, I guess. But, you know, more like a medieval, possibly. But it's just interesting to know how the development went, you know, I mean, I just find it kind of interesting, like, they just created the greatest 3D game ever. Well, sorry, they created the first 3D game ever, and no one was around to really celebrate its launch, you know, at the time, anyway. Oh boy, another fucking life siphon. It feels like if you'd started this level first by now, I'd have had a full set of these devil bombs. I could have had a full set of these bloody life siphons by now, just playing this one level alone. It's hard to criticize the eccentric and brutal process when the product is so good. Yeah, Masters of Doom is great. I've read that. Loved it. Doom Guy. Great. Loved that too. By the way, Maddock, I picked up that book you suggested. It came yesterday. I was going to mention it during the stream, but Raph was getting in the way. That book you suggested, I bought it and I now possess it. And I'm planning on reading it after I finish Doom Guy. I mean, I still think Doom is the best game they ever made. I mean, Quake's combat feels a bit meh compared to Quake. But in terms of game importance, Quake is way more so. Way more so. It's a journey. Ah, shut up. Ah, no, I shouldn't have picked them up. That was wasteful. Oh shit. You got stuck on the verticality too. You just like the Kako demons for that shit. Yes, stupid. You daft fuckers. That's what you get. Today I would struggle to be the person I used to be. More ambitious, but a lot meaner, to be honest. I'll let you know how it gets on. As I said, I'm trying to read a book for half an hour every day. I've sort of been doing chapters of Doom Guy so far. I'm going to do another chapter or two tonight after this stream, before I go to bed. Oh. Oh wow, I've missed like a good 40 enemies, but I've got the Heroic. Absolutely mean. Yeah, I mean, Romero also says that he's still friends with Carmack and all the original id founders, so, you know, things happened back then, but they're all still friends now. I mean, hell, you saw that during the 30th anniversary stream, the way in which Carmack and Romero have great reverence for each other. You know? Two truly great minds of our time. And they made some great games. And Romero can still map worth a damn, and Carmack is doing whatever the fuck Carmack does. Being a space wizard, according to Civi. Alright, time to get out of this level, I think. And we're done. Perhaps this would have been more interesting if it was the first level I'd entered. It's not been a bad level, but it's felt a little comfy. I don't know if it's felt, I don't know if that qualifies it being too comfy yet, though. But it was alright. So that's the snowy graveyard. Hello. There were 5 guardians, all told. Each had their domain and dominion over the peoples of this world. They were certain of their place and so became complacent. 5 guardians. It was through their criticism of others and myself that I learned. I deliberately did the snowy thing on purpose so that I could break it. I could break the machine, the snowy levels down with the sheen level in the middle. What I want to do now actually is go into the middle of this thing and see what happens. Take me up! Or don't. Maybe it was nothing after all. Just a pretty looking place and not much else. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're interested in playing this game, here is a link for everyone. Yeah, it's been alright so far. It is fast paced, but this is not exactly a super high adrenaline run around. I mean, I guess you could do that, but it feels more like the game where you should definitely stop to take in the environment quite a bit. Like, the game doesn't really have even, like, I guess it doesn't have like combat music per se. It's about the exploration. Yeah, it definitely feels nice and smooth. I mean, your mobility is largely this thing, which has a fair amount of distance. I felt that this weapon was a bit underwhelming at the very beginning, but it got better as time went on. Damn. Oh, wait. It's not a secret, is it? No. Never mind. Oh, wait. You can't actually multi-dash. You just dash once and that's it. You don't get to multi-dash, it looks like. Yeah, we had one of the coders of Wrath in the stream yesterday. New Harez. I think that was his name. You know, a coder for the game. And he was like in the whole time. He actually was here. He actually did say something at the end of the stream, so I think he stuck around for the whole time. He just kind of went to work mode for a bit. But yeah, it's always really cool. I mean, especially considering the fact that this game has been out for, would have been out for 6 days. You expect people like that to be like looking for initial streams when people are first playing it. But kind of nice that I managed to get one of the coders like 6 days after. Although I imagine there's a lot of old school FPS enthusiast just getting around with this game still. You know, kind of makes me glad I picked this up. It's nice to play a game for once that's actually fresh coming out, instead of being like late to the party. Alright, let's go to machine, whatever this area is. Oh, it's the gardens. So perhaps less machine and more the gardens, I guess. Well, more for me. No less in terms of enemies. Nice. Possibly. Yeah, there's always a clear warning for when they do. And it seems like when they do teleport, there's a few seconds before they actually arrive. So it's not like you're just teleporting in and then suddenly, you know, bam, there you go. There's a... There you go. So I'll go back for a second. Holy crap, look at the scale of this room. Oh wow, there's the red key. It's right there! All I have to do is find a way to get to it. Damn. Just gotta get around this giant conservatory. You know, and I'm laughing. As such, yeah. Too bad. B2 have also behaved badly in the past, but I don't see that as an argument to exempt me from criticism. Quite to the contrary, it was through criticism that was self that went. Well, yeah, I mean, that's usually what criticism does. You know, you learn from your past mistakes, and you get better from it, you know. We've all done that. I'm full on madness. Yep, I have 9 confounding guitars now. goodness, they're using the full width of this room, aren't they? What are you buying? Death. 20 of. Oh, there's 2 doors here, red and blue. No, wait a minute. Gasp. No, there's 3 doors here. Is this the fabled 3 key level? I should tell about 3 key levels that use 3 keys to proceed. Yeah. It's a cool roof though. So all this is just to walk this giant tree. We have to climb the tree. No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh, the red key's down there. You guys were about as subtle as a bunch of guys hiding in a closet going blah 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 blah. Yeah. Nice. I'm going to use the shrine as my save point instead of the tether on this occasion. You remind me of Life Siphon, but... Yeah, so far I really don't. Well, we might give that one a shot. I don't know how it works though, because I don't know if it's going to be like I have to throw it, or whether it just everywhere within my radius some week in fights. Only one way to find out. That's to play around with it. Not quite enough to count as many. About the band. Wait, how do I use them? I don't actually know how I use these things. Oh, it's R. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, it's odd to use them. Okay. Yeah, that really helped, actually. That might be useful in some close-range fights. Alright, well, now I know it's a cloud, so that's useful knowledge. Game, you know? Yeah, I can also confirm, Nitro, if you're watching this whenever, there is no aiming issue in this game. I've had no problems with the aiming so far. Another nice starry sky here. Yeah, that was a stupid idea. Not one of my smart decisions. That's how he squeezed himself through that tight opening. Aye. I should be Dead by Daylight theme, really? I guess, I mean, I played Dead by Daylight when I was even thinking of that. I wasn't even thinking about Dead by Daylight. So. This time next week I will be, though. Wow, look at this triangle, this little triangle art, like this little L shape of things in the top right. 3 relics, blue key and a copper key. My camera was somewhere in the middle of all that. Glad I moved it. There, we're glad I moved that now. Yeah, damn right I'm a relic hoarder. I'm gonna hoard all these goddamn relics. Google's got 8 of those now. As well. Do you also think to explode when enemies get too near? If answers that question, yes they do. Oh boy, another life siphon. No, not at all. I'm sorry, Maddock. It's just you that thinks that. Well, this time next week I will be playing Dead by Daylight. The new expansion's out. So, I imagine I'll still be playing this game into next week. But I'll be taking a break to play the new expansion for the first impressions next Tuesday. Damn, nothing's the first shot. that was a bad idea. Wait. How did I... Did that blade do more damage to that dude than I thought? I mean, I only hit him once with the blade and then backed off and shot him. Does the blade do that much damage to those guys? If you can pull it off without getting wrecked? Or was it some other stuff? Yeah, I don't think I did that much, but apparently he died quick. I mean, this blade does one kill some of the enemies. You just have to get close. So it's always a last-ditch option, if nothing else, if you got the mobility to deal with the enemies. Yes. Alright, that is too fun not to use a top of that. Very cool. It looks like the effect doesn't last forever, though. Not that that's a big issue. Most of the time, these things are fighting each other. I would imagine. Oh, wait, I don't have a load of those to spare yet. Ooh. I think that accidentally revealed a secret there. Lovely. Yeah, it's like the Crystal of Madness from Dusk. You know, just makes them all target each other. And just about as deadly. only found one secret. Now I'll use the shrine for saving. The Dead by Daylight theme in your brain here is like musical auto-complete. Yeah, someone get behavior. Wrath guy for Dead by Daylight play. I mean, think about it, he's got the blade for it. You know? He could be like a dash attack. And he could throw cyst at you or something. Oh! Wow, that broke open quick. Nah, not time for life siphon just yet. I'll definitely have to be able to use that in situations where it's getting very hairy with enemies quick though. Or I anticipate someone taking like a lot of damage from said enemies. Yes, I don't think 70 necessarily quantifies let's start using the life siphon now. At least I don't think it does. Might be time to put down one of these, I think. Alright. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, they can go down fast if I'm not careful. I don't care, but... Hello again. Oh wow, they just destroyed that part of the scenery. But is that due to the enemy's attacks, or do you think that's some scripted destruction there? It's hard to tell, honestly. It feels like some of it could just be scripted destruction to give the impression of it being destroyed, but I'm not sure on that one. Either way, it's timed very well to give a good illusion. Hey, Josh the NES Nerd, how you doing? How goes things? I think it's scripted, or rather some parts of the maps are marked as destructible. It looks, as I said, it looks nice either way. There's still like a good bunch of enemies left. Well, since I have 22 of them. Yeah, it didn't quite work out as well as I'd hoped, but he's dead. Only 22. Yes, only 22. Hello, Odd Misfit. Thanks to 25 bits. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Things are good. Thought I would pull up a stream while I was mapping. You some mapping, eh? What you mapping for? Yeah, this is actually the second map I've been played tonight. I've gone through the Undercross and we're now in the place called The Gardens. Everything's a sequel to Jane and Hanger. Hoping to have my 9 maps done by the August end of. Got one down, got one 20%, and one's got 40%. Nice. I like that you set yourself a reasonable target of 9 maps. You know, 9. I'm gonna go in that area in a minute. Just wanna check what's over here first. Oh, god damn it. Shut up. Whoa. Ah, perhaps I'll use this shrine to save instead then. I was actually expecting something a bit different from this particular fight coming up. I was getting flashbacks to the end of episode... the lift at the end of Quake. Oh! Well... Guess I was right to be thinking Quake's cursed lift. Bloody hell. And just as dangerous as the fucking lift in the end of Quake. Oh, the end of the episode of Quake. Jeez. I'm gonna go back and get some health and stuff before I leave. Maybe I should use the life siphon for that. That might be a good time to use one of my life siphons. To be honest. Still another coffee key, but I'm not... Might be worth backtracking a little bit just to get some stuff. That was probably the first fight I've had in this game where it felt like I could have actually died to the fight. Because of how, like, congested that lift was. I don't think I've had this artifact yet. Whatever the heck it is. I wonder how you get that. It's a ring of some description. Wasn't really because it was a reasonable target. I purposely picked 9 because it's kind of the length of the standard episode. I'm making it for Doom 2, but using Magpies and go back to the title screen when it's done. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable target to set. You know. Damn it, I want to get that ring, see what it actually... I mean, I still have 5 artifacts left to figure out what they do. I don't think I can blade jump to that. Based on the graphics, when does this game look like it came out? If you're going by the graphics alone, you could probably say very charitably that, you know, given the fact there's a large-ass skybox, some nice background details, you could probably say this was a game that maybe came out in the late 90s or early 2000s. Definitely late 90s type vibe going for it. Is that actually it? No, it is. I want to get that ring, but what is the secret for it? Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get that. Probably time to move on to the end of the level. Methinks. I got what I came for. I got some armor, I got some ammo, I even got some dark armor. For my troubles. Ah shit, we'll go away. Quite a bit way back. Yeah, it's that nice kind of graphic that, yeah, you can obviously tell when you go up close, it's basically just, you know, very low-res texture kind of thing. But if you don't, but because you're probably not going to be doing that an awful lot, it looks nice just at a reasonable distance, like, you know. This is the same kind of effect that other games in this genre sort of have. Like, they use these kind of basic sort of, I guess by today's standards, more primitive graphics, but they look nice anyway. Because you don't have to spend 30 gigabytes downloading them. They run smoothly and they look nice and get the job done. You don't need them to be ultra smooth or realistic-y. Yeah, like, you know, you don't have to... This game is just over a gigabyte in size. And the graphics and the presentation with, like, lights, darkness, architecture, level feel, colors. You don't need to have millions of... hundreds of gigabytes of these kind of graphics to make the game look good. You just need a good art style and level design. You know, this is my preferred style of graphics. Honestly, as much as I do like seeing super cool stuff in like the Unreal Engine and whatnot on occasion, I do like this kind of old school FPS style where games can be under a gig and still look amazing. Anyway, you know. The other Guardians were not what they seemed. They turned fair faces to the world, yet harbored treachery. You have 4 eyes. What's up, 4 eyes? Probably shouldn't mock the guy who gave me second life, but you know. I still have a save I could make there, couldn't I? I wanted to. Oh wait, do I have 2 shrines actually? Is this help I can use? And I fell down. I'm going to guess this is where we place the relics at the end. Just by the fact that the symbols are identical. Nowadays, I don't think the looks of a game are only measured for its age. Well, not when, especially when people are going, especially not with like, like there's so many indie games that we use go back to pixel graphics style, you know. Like, I think at this point, in terms of pushing graphics, video games have kind of mostly done everything possible. You know, in the 90s, it was about getting up to the 3D engines and actually playing around with true 3D space. I guess in the 2000s, it was about increasing the graphical fidelity of said 3D space. And now, games can look really smooth and really realistic. Yeah. But there's not really much out there that can really push the graphical boundaries of what we can do. You know, we can upscale the graphic textures. We can make them look like HD or 4K or whatever. You know, we can spend gigabytes upon gigabytes on mega textures and, you know, make the game look really good and still have really basic, shitty HOMs and old bugs and errors. And because you've got all these fancy dancy graphics, you're more likely to come across more problems because it's harder to, you know. In a game engine like this, if you saw a bug, you wouldn't care. You'd go, oh, okay, you know, I mean, I've seen like these weird shadow things and that lift. It doesn't matter. Because due to the graphical style of the game, it doesn't really, it's not a problem. You kind of expect to come across the occasional HOM or weird texture thing or whatever, right? Whereas if you're playing something really modern that's trying to be really high-end tense in terms of graphics, you know, high graphical fidelity and whatnot, something like that can completely break the immersion of a game. Because it's trying to be this sort of really sort of cutting-edge graphic thing. So you're right. The looks of a game don't matter, and if anything, people want to go back to using simpler graphics, you know, but stuff that actually looks good, you know, without the size, without spending gigabytes on size, you know. Deep Rock Galactic, for fuck's sake, has one of the best art styles I've ever seen, and that is a game that is literally 4 gig, and uses a very similar, and uses like a very old, you know, really basic blocky graphics, and they look great because of the style. You know? And it does make you wonder if, at some point, not in the indie games, because indie games have already realized this. They already realize they can make great games without needing to push ridiculous engines. You know, will there come a point where maybe, in the mainstream video game space, that one day they just give up on all this high fidelity stuff, just go back to basics, and just they start making games like this. But like really high production teams. You know. I'd like for a AAA dev to just go, we don't care about competing for extreme high resolution to our graphics. The Priory. I'm going to see if I have time to get through this level, but if not, I'll just have to take a save halfway through. We'll see. This is the last level of this hub. Well, apart from whatever the boss fight is coming up ahead, I guess. Oh my goodness me. Well, I was gonna say, holy shit, 793 enemies? Really? Alright, so it's a monster bug or something. I was gonna say, I've saved the longest level for last. I mean, considering how these levels have played out so far, we've had 300 to high 200s, 300 enemy count every level. None of these levels have felt like a slog. They've all been really nicely paced adventures. And they've all looked really good. But yeah, thanks for letting me know about that series. I thought maybe like, oh, we got a bit of maybe a swordery type fight. Oh, wow. Ice cracking noises and ice physics to boot. Cool was that? We might be able to finish things on a faster timeline and be able to have a month or two that is exclusively into bug fixing and QA rather than new content. There's a weird bug that multiplies the monster count by 2 for the final chosen map. Yeah, that is a weird bug, isn't it? All that for something that I actually already have. Like 4 of. Oh well. I'm fine with that. It's only the first real time I've had to use one of those too. There aren't many AAA games that don't go for the higher 5 OSD graphics, but there are some, for example, Breath of the Wild or Persona 5. Yeah, I'm ready to cut him off. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are trying to push, like, graphics stuff, graphics cards. Because if you think about it, if they stopped doing super realistic graphics cards wouldn't need to be updated every year. Apart from, like, maybe increasing performance, you wouldn't have to have the high graphical fidelity and whatnot. I don't think it ever really has, man. Well, it might have been to some extent when it was earlier on in the 90s or something, but that was because people had new 3D things to work with, and they had to learn how to use it. There's kind of like an eerie calm to this place. I'm really disappointed. This game has tombstones and not one of them are readable. They're all just very vague blurs. Where's that tombstone with the developer's name on it? You know, how am I supposed to consider this a retro game if like there's tombstones and they don't actually have wacky names on it? I'm afraid for that reason alone, I'm gonna have to give Wrath a 1 out of 10. And you know, it sucks. Guess I'm in. I have got to try using that life siphon. Oh, we in of it. Oh, I want to go around the other way. I'm too into the exploring bit. Right, this, I guess this is as cool as one entrance, but I want to go around to the ice way and see what's around there. Don't want to exhaust all my options just yet. I highly doubt, though, that AAA developers are going to start going for low-res graphics anytime soon in the games. It's not really what they're in the market for. AAA developers are mainly in the market to make one of 3 types of games. First, the live service game. A game that they can keep adding content to for X years until the game does fuck all, and then they can pull the plug and not have to look after it ever again. 2, they make a game that has deals that can have 2, the early access game, where they don't finish the game and make you wait 4 or 5 years for the game to be finished, which also usually is also 1, but sometimes it's not. See example Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky. Granted, both of those turned out good in the end, but you know, they didn't start that way. Dark Helm, sure is. But I went back this way. It wasn't the whole path, but there was a Dark Helm for my benefit. The third type of game is the good AAA game, and those don't exist really anymore, or are extremely rare. And most likely they're probably named by Nintendo or something. Usually Nintendo are involved with them. Too bad Nintendo have their own issues, but hey, they can still make games. I think. That's about it. And don't ask them to preserve games either. That's a breather. I'm gonna... dip under the water. Right? Looks like another breathe under the water might be required. Perhaps. Oh yeah, this is definitely fire breathing apparatus. And a save point. Oh god, there's two ways to go down here. Oh, never mind. They're handing out like these things like they're all like the okay, they're handing out these things like crazy. Can I risk it and not use another one? Yay! That's good. Yeah, from what I've played so far, I'd give this game a shot. What the hell? Are we alright there? Alright, it's like a ghost monster, but not actually threatening. Yeah, this guy is completely unhittable, but also does no damage to me whatsoever. He is tormented to forever throw poisonous cysts that will never materialize. The poor soul. That is the first bug, actual bug that I've come across in this game. And it's not even a bug that's detrimental either, so good job. Ooh, eyes. I see a shrine! And cool stuff. Alright, so there's 15 levels in this game. Well, thanks for that, I guess. Not counting hubs, boss maps, and the intro. So... 15 levels, man. 15 levels of this kind of gameplay? Great. As long as it stays entertaining, I have no problem with that. Poor guy. He's never getting away with that. might be a good idea to make a save there, just in case. Since this area is going to be a little more... Just want to point out, by the way, Josh, that this is on the medium difficulty, so this is not on hard. Goodbye, Dark Armor. Yeah, did well to give me protection for a bit. Also cool that the gate's open. Yeah, I was vindicated pretty quickly into the game playthrough yesterday that medium is just right. I mean, I get through some fights okay, but when the game ramps it up a bit, I do feel the damage. So I think this is just right. No complaints about the difficulty thus far. I have no trouble playing games on easy mode. Maybe that opens up to a secret later, perhaps? Oh, I already have all of these. Okay. More fool me then, in that case. Not really a spoiler since the achievement list has it listed, but there's one higher than hard, Outlander. A nightmare mode, doesn't surprise me. I'm guessing maybe something you unlock when you beat the game, or if you find some secret difficulty unlock option, perhaps. Who knows? I mean, I wouldn't want to play a game that's too easy, because that would get boring. I prefer the difficulty to be just kind of right. I'm certainly not one of these people anymore that wants to play a game on a harder difficulty and then try and beat everything on the highest. Far from it. Oh, it's cool. New... Oh, 7. Shit, am I missing previous ones? Brothers and sisters, how many times do I have to remind you that the switch for the chapel gate is in the central watchtower? Up the tall spiral staircase and on the balcony. Once you're there, you're going right at the gate. You can't miss it. Let us all heed our duties in these troubled times and indulge in no more wandering of the halls. Here we are in. But obviously some people will be happy to challenge themselves on higher difficulties, and some people will just want a nice stroll through a game. To each their own, I suppose. Man, look at how cool this area looks. Wellsville, isn't it? Hey, Kirby with the snacks. How you doing? This is the final of the 5 maps in this hub. I don't know if I'm going to get through all of this tonight, but I'm going to try to sort of do that. I'm going good, how are you? Doritos. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Today was a lot better at work. It's been a nice, chill kind of day, really, I guess. Oh, right, this is the fun game. So, yeah. Ah, there's the kill. I've been looking forward to playing this all day. To be honest, after how good it was yesterday. You know what? Since I'm getting so many of these, I think I might want to actually try one out and see what happens when you use it. Alright. I see. So you can actually get overhealed in this. So a nice little thing indicates how much power's left. Alright. Cool, just so I know. Alright, so I now know how 3 of these things work. I haven't tried these 2 yet. I'll probably maybe test out the over deflection at some point as well. I was kind of surprised how the middle mouse button actually works really well for this kind of thing. It is actually not that inconvenient. Oh wow, look at that inside. It's very comfy. It is super comfy. Yep, it is always good to look forward to things, you're right. It's just kind of a shame that after tonight I'll have to wait a couple of days to play this again. I'm gonna do a quick sweep at the outside. I've got one of those. Yeah, like I do poker on Wednesday night and Thursday night. Friday is a co-op night, so I don't really play then either. So the next chance I'll get to stream again is Saturday. But the good news about that is that I can play this game for like 3 days straight. Oh, that was a dark armor shard. Summer. Oh yeah. Just gonna do a quick sweep up here and then. Alright. Use this shrine as a save point, I think. And time to burst in and get this key. Wow, they did a very good number on each other. To the point where I think they all killed each other. Nice. That's good. Oh. Wow. Look at how comfy this is. Books, candles, a fire, candlesticks. You know. It's sort of comfy in a chapel-y kind of way. Oh boy. Ouch. Man, those bloody... heretics. I forgot what her name was. Those bloody heretics are a real nuisance in, like, large numbers. Oh, hello there. What have you got for me? Another life siphon. Good thing, no fall damage. Alright, let's get to the yellow door. Uh-oh. Oh. I did that cool trick just to go into a place I already had access to. I thought for a second I was being pretty clever by skipping the key for some reason. Why do I feel stupid now? Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. This seems like a good time to stop before I enter this yellow door. With a good chunk of enemies killed in the priory so far. So I haven't gone inside the main base yet. But, yeah. Game is still fun. Game is still fun. And thank you to the 11 people and anyone else who'd been watching earlier for tuning in. From what I've said so far, if you are... I would give this game a recommendation. It's a more adventure-based exploration of an FPS, but it's a very good one. At least for now. I definitely do like exploring the environments. They are very good to explore. Lots of nice secrets. Just generally, it feels like a well-made game so far. So the next time I am planning to stream will be on Saturday. If that changes at any point, I'll sort of. Well, you'll know if the stream suddenly crops up on one of the days I usually am not streaming, but it is most likely going to be Saturday when I can get back to this. So I look forward to that, and I shall now depart. And then we shall raid someone. And I think... tonight I will just raid Pineapple, who's playing Deep Rock Galactic. So, rock and stone, everybody. Rock and stone. Good night.